What's up guys, Heatfireash here, and this is going to be my first installment of my achievement log. And this is for my main account. This is the only account I have. Like many people, I started playing RuneScape at a very young age and played all through the years, taking breaks of course, but then just this year, well I guess actually last year, 2018, decided to start a brand new old school RuneScape account. And this is it. So here are my starting stats, and obviously I've played a little bit of time, but this is going to be my starting point for making these videos, and I'm doing this just to log and basically see how far I've come from the beginning. And of course I have a bunch of goals that I'm trying to achieve, and basically just some short-term goals. But before I get into that exactly, I want to know what your guys' goals are. What goals do you have for your account? Go ahead and put them down in the comment section. And because I really am curious and I want to check out all the goals, see what you guys are doing and what you're up to as well. So yeah, please put that in the comment section. But for me, what I'm doing right now is I want to work on base 70 stats. I have certainly a couple of 70 plus skills, but I like to kind of have a more well-rounded stat base, so I really want to try to get some of that stuff up. And I know that some is going to be really hard, like thieving and hunter and rune crafting specifically. Those are going to take me a while because I'm just not crazy about those skills. But the other thing I want to do is get Dragon Slayer 2 done, and there are a bunch of skill requirements for that, and I know there's several bosses you have to fight in that quest, but I think that's a good goal for me to shoot for. And the third thing, which I actually just recently completed, so I wanted to make it still a part of this video, is getting the fire cape. It has certainly been something I've wanted since I was very young, ever since it first came out. I remember when it came out, and I've kind of just always been obsessed with getting one, and I finally got it. But anyway, I'm going to show a few clips here of a failed attempt and then a clip of me actually getting it, so enjoy. So here I am at Jad, and this was actually my 4th attempt at the fight caves. And I was doing fine, and then the healers spawn out. I start trying to take the healers out one by one. The problem was I keep trying to do too much in between my prayer flicks, and what ends up happening here is I'm tanking 2, and I am taking quite a bit of damage, and I'm trying to get to the last healer. I run up, and I take a bunch of hits. And at this point, I don't realize that the last healer is actually aggroed on me, and I don't need to run around. But because I run around here, I actually make it so now I'm tanking 3 healers, and it's just too much for me. And then in the midst of taking tons of damage and trying to heal, I am late switching to Mage Prayer, and I tank a 22 from Jad, and I die. So yeah, them healers are rough. Them healers are so rough. But anyway, here's the next clip. So here's my 5th attempt at Jad. As you can see, I got the healers lined up very nicely this time. Just kind of happened, and I'm only tanking 1, so that's really actually very helpful. And at this point, I'm just really focusing on Jad, making sure I don't miss a prayer switch, because at this point it's the only way I'm going to die. Plenty of health to tank a healer. And then it's just 30 HP to go. I know at this point I was actually really shaking, but anyway, got it done. Got the fight caves beat, and got that sweet fire cape. As you can see right there. So I'm not going to do like a full guide of how I did the fight caves or anything like that, because honestly I'm very much a beginner, but I'm just going to go over what I used to finish it. So this is my inventory here. It's 9 Ceradamon brews right now. I just have 3 of them put away for a range potion, a stamina, and an anglerfish. What I do is I just eat this real quick before I go in, just so I have a little boost just starting off in the cave. But yeah, I went with 2 anglerfish, 1 ranging potion, 9 Sarah brews, and 16 super restores. And this was plenty for me. I had a bunch of brews and restores left over, and I definitely tanked a lot more hits than I needed to. So I think this is a good starting point for most people. And the reason I went with the anglerfish is because last time on the Jad phase I was tanking a bunch of damage, and I wanted to have just a one-click food item that I could very quickly just gain a bunch of health back. So anyway, that's the inventory I went with. So this is my inventory after the fight caves. As you can see, I had plenty of stuff left, so I wasn't really hurting for either brews or restores. And this is with 52 prayer, so if you have higher prayer, you should be good. As long as you just know what's coming on each wave, it shouldn't really be too bad to, you know, have enough stuff. You should definitely have enough potions. But here's what I used actually. This is what I wore. The difference here is that I actually put in a Varix plate skirt over a Blessed D'hide legs because, again, those healers were killing me the time before and I wanted extra defense. And it seemed to work out. They didn't really hit me at all. And also, throughout the caves, it helps with the archers too, because most of the time you end up tanking archers. So I would just say, if you have the money and you're running low on health, try to just up the defense a little bit. I think also proselyte legs would be a benefit too if you can't like afford a plate skirt. But yeah, give it a try. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you think of this kind of video down in the comments. I'd really like to know if you guys like seeing these kind of videos, just basically an overview of what I've been doing and kind of the goals and everything on this account. Let me know what you think. I'll be sure to check that out down in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and think about subscribing so you can stay up to date on all my latest content. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.